The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys! This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now, your hosts, Barry Church, Anthony Dorsett, DeMontre Moore, and Newy Scruggs.
Welcome to the Players Lounge, brought to you by Aristocat Gaming, where we talk like the players do in the locker room. I am Jesse Holley. That's DeMontre Moore. This is Anthony Dorsett. Barry Church is somewhere doing rich stuff, but he said he's gonna be late, fashionably late. What rich people do, they come and go as they please.
You got it like that.
I mean?
But good to have him. Good to have that boy back. Safe travels and brought him back safe.
Yeah. Barry will be here shortly, and Thursday, the Cowboys back to a little bit of. Let me stop. Let me say this. Let me.
There
stop.
you go.
Let me say this. How y'all doing?
Man, I'm doing pretty good, man. What do you say? CFL Grey Cup this week. You know, I got to rep my team. So, you know, Saskatchewan and them doing that. So
there you go.
I'm excited to see some good football this weekend.
Oh, good football. Shout out to the BC Lions. Shout out to the BC. I play.
Wow.
Shout out to the BC Lions.
I got a Grey Cup with Toronto, though.
Shout out to the BC Lions. Shout out to my guys up there. G. Roy Simon. Shout out to my guy.
You know G-Roy?
G-Roy's my OG.
Oh.
G-Roy's my OG. Shout out to my other OG, Barry Miles.
Okay.
So I
knew we was boys.
I got real. Barry Miles is from Roselle, New Jersey. He's from my hood. Like he was the one that I watched. You know, go out, went to Nebraska, play for the black shirt defense back when Nebraska was good.
That was back in the day. My uncle was part of that.
And so yeah, and then G-Roy would have.
So that means
cooked in the league.
You might know Keo Craver then, that played at Nebraska back in the day, cornerback.
Nah.
He was with G-Roy and them back in the day.
Nah. But you good, man?
Yeah.
Everything's good.
Everything's
man.
good. Everything's great.
Good weekend. We about to shout out to my dad. It's 50-year celebration of him running for 303 yards against University of Notre Dame. And we actually play Notre Dame. Pitt plays Notre Dame this weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna
Big
be
matchup.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Don't really like what your coach said. Don't really like what your coach said about this game.
What'd he say?
No, it's the head coach for Pitt. They came out. Yeah, Mike Doozy. They're still in the running for the ACC championship. So losing this game to Notre Dame to him doesn't matter because they got to finish out and they can get an at-large bid into the college football playoffs by winning the ACC. So
but North Carolina's in the ACC too.
Yeah, listen. I've turned the page. Once October 31st hits for me, it's basketball season.
Yeah,
it's basketball season in Chapel Hill. I go from Keenan to the Dean Dome.
Okay.
There you go.
I am not unapologetic about that.
Okay.
And I know when to hold my cards and stay tuned in.
Yeah.
I know when it's time to fold them and move on.
I can't wait to get to that.
Yeah, no, and my young heels looking good. Shout out. No, my young heels looking good, bro. Caleb Wilson's looking good. Caleb Wilson is looking. And then play basketball.
Yeah, we play basketball.
Oh.
Hey, we had the best tandem and that.
Y'all better.
Best tandem what?
Best tandem guards last year, boy. You better go look at them, boy.
Okay.
They gone now though.
Best tandem guards.
Good.
They gone. Devin Taylor.
Don't cats in Houston
Wait.
might have said different. I'm just saying.
Yeah, word.
Wait, Taylor.
I'm just.
You ain't never-
Wait from here.
We had one of the best guards. We had one of the best guards in college basketball too last year.
It don't matter. We still talking about football. Who undefeated?
Yeah.
9-0.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't smoke
Hey,
it now.
like I said, all y'all gotta do.
Best team money can buy.
All you gotta do is turn on that
Best
film,
team money
and
can
we
buy.
already showed you that the difficult is possible.
Best team
in
money can
beating
buy.
the Fighting Irish.
All right.
Best team money can buy.
Y'all do all this, raise it up, and then get to the college
You
football
already in
playoffs.
basketball season. Don't worry about it.
I'm there.
Y'all
I'm
right
there.
there. Hopefully y'all try to get a natty or something.
That ain't happening.
Word.
But anyway,
You sure?
I'm sure. I'm positive. That's not happening.
I can't wait.
I'm so sure.
I can't wait.
I'm so sure you can name the bet. That's how positive. I know y'all not winning the.
Hey, I'm already playing with house.
Listen,
Name
y'all
the bet.
ain't getting to the
Name the bet.
finals.
We ain't getting to the final.
Name the bet.
You gonna take me to dinner?
He said name the bet.
Take me to dinner, man.
Name the bet.
Where? Let's name a restaurant.
Name the bet.
Because
Why he ain't lifted his hand up yet.
It's whatever you want to do, man.
Oh, come on. Hey, this is a gentleman's bet. Name the bet.
Because I'm calling Samir.
Name the bet. His team ain't either, but he betting you. Name the bet.
I'm calling
Yours
Samir.
ain't gonna be there.
Don't worry about it. We'll talk about this off air, but
No.
What are you doing?
What's
going on, man?
Come on, man. You know
What's going on?
He with this right here.
Samir.
So your boy done said, "Hey,
I'm calling Samir at Nick and Sam's and getting the table.
again."
What's going on?
So now it's a bet about A&M winning the national championship. He said they gonna win.
They ain't gotta win.
Oh.
They ain't getting to the finals.
Okay.
They ain't getting to the finals.
Okay.
All right.
And you can pick wherever we go to eat. All right?
All right.
Bet. Y'all see this?
I see it.
It's a bet, lay it down.
It's right there.
Put it on the wood, make it good.
Oh, hey, yo, but we good.
All right, bet. Okay. So, I'm gonna text Samir. Samir, get that tomahawk ready for your boy.
Hey, welcome back, dude.
Hey, man.
Hey, what's
appreciate
up?
it. What's
Hey,
happening?
hey, welcome
Hey,
to
what's
Players
going
Lounge.
on, man? You know,
Barry
I'm
Church.
ducking and dodging them.
Yeah.
You know what I
Barry
mean?
Church,
Ducking
welcome
my
back
mind.
from your rich activities. You know what I'm saying?
We all ain't able.
You know, I'm just out here trying to be,
All right,
I like
well,
that shirt.
Thank you, brother. I
player,
appreciate that,
I like
man. A little Banana Republic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, with that business casual.
I like it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look,
I like the color too.
A little lavender, sunny outside,
It
80
is.
degrees here in the DFW.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on.
Man, I'm just looking at this nice. I'm looking at this.
He contemplating
nice
over there. He like, how much you gonna eat at Nick and Sam's?
Boy,
You good?
It's
Cause
haters.
I don't drink, so you don't have to worry about the drink.
I don't
menu.
know nothing.
I don't drink, so you don't have to worry about that.
I don't know
But that
nothing.
tomahawk, you gonna have to pay for it.
Tomahawk? Ooh, that's about 20 ounces, ain't it?
I'm getting. Listen.
And he gonna take all that meat.
Oh, wow.
That's what he was excited about.
Come
so
on,
excited. He's so excited.
See my boy
And he
Brain
just
went.
can't hide it.
This your
What are you
man.
talking about? You said this
This-
tomahawk steak.
Yeah, I said tomahawk.
Yeah,
You
y'all
said-
tripping.
He did.
Is that not? Okay, I'm sorry.
This
Y'all,
y'all man.
I'm sorry.
y'all-
Hold on. Hey,
Y'all
hold on.
man.
Now you don't know him.
Hey, hold on. I'm sorry.
That's
Let me
not
fix
bad.
it.
It is
He
not
was
bad.
excited. He was excited for all that protein that he was talking about.
Nah, I'm excited. I'm
Protein.
excited.
Protein.
I'm a competitor just like everybody. I'm excited to win, and then to gloat,
Yeah.
and then to go to Nick and Sam's for free.
yeah.
You gloating off another team's failure, but like you said, they hate us because they ain't us.
Peanut butter and jealous. Let's go. Let's ride.
Who y'all got this week?
South Carolina.
Oh, that's a dub. That's a dub.
So, all right, let's get into this thing, man. The Cowboys back at practice today.
I seen him out there on the way in. I seen him.
Yeah, back out practice today. You know, what a week, right? What a week.
Yeah.
It has been. It's been a lot.
Yeah.
It's been a lot, and they are dealing with a lot down the hall. Yeah. And I think getting back on the practice field has been one of those things where for that 2 hours or however long, hour and 45 minutes, you're not thinking about anything else but
Just ball.
Focus, escape from
Ball,
reality.
man.
you know, this is opportunity for them to go out there and do that and prepare for the Vegas Raiders. Because like I said, many times this week, Vegas may have thoughts and prayers with you before the game, and they'll pray with you after the game. But in between that 53 and the third by 100,
Ain't no love lost, man.
they're not looking at you and saying, "Well, I'll just take it easy on you because
Step out of bounds.
yeah, because we know you guys have went through something. Let me take it easy on you today." Nah.
Ain't how it
The
works.
Raiders is looking at this team as a possibility to definitely get a W and start their winning trend on the tail end of the season as well.
Boy,
you already know where
you
they.
must have been reading. You must have been reading my
Reading
mind
notes, man, reading
because
notes. All right.
that was my approach. The Cowboys, at least defensively, when you look at what they've done through the year, they have become the medicine. I call them the pharmacy. Walgreens, right?
Make you feel good. Did it make you feel good?
Ibuprofen.
Something to make me feel good.
They gonna take all.
They got to that level now.
Stop me when I'm lying. Russell Wilson went for 400. They benched him.
He did.
Jacoby Brissett, he played so well. They said, you know what, Kyler, take a little bit more time with that foot. You look across the board.
You ain't lying, bro.
It springboarded Caleb Williams in Chicago.
Dark horse.
They let little Tink Tink in Carolina.
That little tink tink. Come on, boy.
Little McCrinkleberry on
Think of the belt.
How do the Cowboys go about not being medicine? I watched Ashton Genty. He was doing an interview, and he kind of was like smirking a little bit, trying to hold back his excitement. Like, they're really. He looks like, oh boy, I can't wait to get out to them jokers.
It's a new day though, man.
He ain't seen Quinnen out there.
Okay,
It's a new day, man.
I love the optimism from Barry.
That ain't
we'll
this,
start
and this
with
ain't
you.
that no more.
So the optimism.
Yesterday's prices.
It ain't the same.
So
We back. What my man on the wire say? Hey, let them know we back.
the price of the brick going up.
The price of the brick has gone up, man.
So the Cowboys coming into this game against the Vegas Raiders, the Vegas Raiders shouldn't look at the Cowboys defense.
No, they gonna make them prove it. They gonna make them prove that this ain't that and that ain't this. But what I'm saying is, man, they're no longer with the caliber player that Quinnen Williams is on that defensive line. Mm-hmm. He's the type of player since 2016, the most run stops since Aaron Donald. This is the type of player that can catapult your defense. I'm not saying it's gonna get them from the 30s all the way up to the top 10. But they can become 17th, 18th in the league, 19th through this little stretch. And if that offense, which, if was a fifth, you all understand what it is. But if that offense is clicking on all cylinders and they rolling, which we've seen in games so far this year, they can roll. If you got a defense that's 17th, 18th in the league, you can win with that. Now, are they going to be able to rattle off 7 in a row, get to the playoffs? I don't know. I don't know that. But they can build momentum.
Heck yeah.
They can. With Quinnen Williams in there and what he's able to do. This is a guy that demands double teams. This is a guy that is a fierce defensive tackle, not only against the run, but he can get that pressure in front of a quarterback. And mostly what he can do is create one-on-one opportunities. DeMondre, you was on the defensive line. Mm-hmm. If you had one-on-one opportunities the entire game, let's just say you had 12 pass rush attempts, 12 one-on-one opportunities, you would say that would favor you.
Barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
All right, barbecue chicken. What this defense needs is those guys that are getting those one-on-ones, Clowney, Dante Fowler, Kenny Clark,
Sam
Williams, that's a Raku. Right. If you can win 8 of your 12 one-on-ones, 7 of your 12 one-on-ones.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
If you can win those, this defense can be turned around. Like, I'm not saying they ain't gonna get top 10. They ain't there. All right, the secondary ain't good enough. They not there yet. But you can get middle of the road. And also, what he's gonna be able to provide is, and I'll pass it off after this, those double teams and those guys that are gonna be worried about him, they're not gonna be able to get up to the second level as fast. You're not going to be able to get up to Overshown, who's going to suit up. You're not going to be able to get up to Logan Wilson. Those guys are going to be able to run sideline to sideline. And if y'all watch the tape so far this year, those young backers that they had in there, Shamar James, Maris Leofau, they're not the biggest. And they were dealing with 300-pounders in their face like that. So they're going to be able to run sideline to sideline and use that speed and use that aggression. So I think that brings them up. And lastly, I think Logan Wilson, he's not a, Brian Urlacher, Ray Lewis type guy, but he's a cerebral guy. He's a guy that thinks above the shoulder pass. And I think he can be that quarterback of the defense that Flus has been missing all season long. I think if he can get that playbook down, he'll have the confidence and the wherewithal. He'll be that vet to be able to at least get everybody on the same page.
Right.
Like, and not be over there like, oh, half of the defense is playing this, half of the defense is playing that. He's going to make sure it's going right. So, is it hopium? Yeah, it is. It is. It's hopium. It's hopium.
Okay.
So one of the things that we know as just football aficionados when it comes to Pete Carroll-led football teams is that they're going to try to run the ball. They're going to try to establish the run. And I brought up the name Ashton Genty because we know when we got to the draft, most people were like, man, what the Cowboys can get Ashton Genty. And I brought up his interview and he was kind of smirking. And when you look at the production of how they use Ashton Genty every single game, he's getting about 42% of their rushing touches. So they're trying to establish the run with Ashton Genty. Problem is, he's only averaging about 3.8 a carry, right? But He leads the league in he's amongst the league leader in broken tackles. And the Cowboys are one of the top 10 teams in missed tackles.
I hate to see it.
So Ashton Jesse's looking at this might be the game that I can kind of get loose a little bit because of it. And
what he said, I can speak on this one. This is the coming out party. I've been speaking on it all year. If you are a rookie, if you are somebody that has big expectations and you ain't lived up to that momentum, you start licking your chops when you see the Cowboys. You say, hey, this is the guy. You got Malik Neighbors over there coming out there showing guys that he was that guy for 1 week. You got all these guys that are making their names. Rico Dowling doing what he did. Like Rico and that type of defense. I'm going to tell you like this. Playing for Pete Carroll, he is a momentum guy. He's a hopium guy just like you. And so for the way that
Hopium, right, baby?
No, but that's where it's going to be wrong for you. Pete Carroll over there talking to the Raiders. At this point, we know that we're not playing for playoff. We're playing for pride right now. We're playing so Ashton Genty can come in there next year and be like, hey, I am that guy of the league. So they're going to be a moral victor, and then he's going to use that snowball effect. So if a guy right now that's getting 42% of the carries, and we know that the Cowboys are going to give this, be ready for 60 this week, man. Genty, you're a rookie. Are you ready for this? Hey, Crosby, we already know what you could do. Lead us over there, and he's going to start shaking, and he's going to use that momentum. And the Raiders, when Pete starts shaking, the team starts shaking. And that momentum, that is dangerous, bro. And the way that if you're the Cowboys defense, everything that you have done this year, hey, if I'm the Raiders, I'm excited. If I'm the Cowboys defense and I'm Quentin Williams, for somebody that, mind you, the question you asked him the other day, could you come in and be a leader? If he's so great and immaculate and all these things that you said and has been the best thing since Aaron Donald since 2016, why can he not come in here and be a leader? So you kind of conflicting right there.
Oh, I'm saying he got to, I've said the whole time, he's got to earn the right to be a leader. I mean, you got guys. Let's go. The greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady, right? When he switched teams and went to Tampa Bay, all right, he could have been like, oh, follow me. But what he did was he led by example. That was COVID. He was taking them guys to the park. Let's go out here and let's run these routes. He was earning that leadership. They got in trouble because he was taking cats over to the park and getting together as a unit. So it wasn't like he was just out there barking like, follow me because I do this. He led by example and earned the stripes. And that's what I'm saying Quentin Williams can do.
You keep saying people barking. And, like, I don't know where you got to get barked at to like, have some type of leadership role. You know what I'm saying? And so I understood that. Like, I don't want to be barked at regardless if you the dude that's making the plays and doing everything. So I feel you on that. But to jump into this whole Raider thing, and one of the biggest mismatches they got is that tight end with these safeties.
He's cold.
Boy. And he can play, he can line up outside, he can line up inside. They showed that the kid can block too as well. So when we look at what Quentin Williams is going to be able to do, first of all, like, I understand Ashton Genty, like, yo, be optimistic. But you ain't seen this dude in the inside with him and Kenny next to each other. And if he ain't getting up the field, he ain't getting pushed back either. You know what I'm saying? So one thing that he's able to do is he's able to engage, disengage, and make plays. So all that inside run and anything else like that with him and Kenny in there, that ain't, even if he don't know the defense, he knows how to make plays up front. I don't see that happening this week.
What he said, I got to hold you up just a little bit. You played the Commanders, Darren Payne. You got, who else said they played? You got the Broncos that they played. Like, Genty has seen some guys now. So, I mean,
but
like I said,
numbers for the teams while you talking about
I'm just saying.
Give me the 100-yard rushes that he faced against them teams, because, like, if we talking about he done seen dudes, he gonna keep seeing dudes, but, like, what has he done against those dudes?
I'm just saying, though, like, to say somebody, he hasn't seen nobody, like, you've seen DeForest Buckner.
No, he hasn't seen the Quentin Williams on tape with the Cowboys. He hasn't seen that.
We ain't seen Quentin Williams on tape with the Cowboys.
Exactly. So we, like, listen, like, we can sit over here and act like we don't think we don't know if he's going to make an impact or not. We know he's coming in here. He's going to make an impact right now. All right? So it's the whole thing about when you turn on the tape, Genty's sitting back watching everything, but that what's going to be out there this week. All right? And it's easy to get optimistic off of that so far. Okay? But, like, you got to factor into the equation. Go back and watch Quentin against inside runs or anything else like that with the Jets, and then you're going to see literally what's going to be happening to you. So I understand how he's excited, but like I said, it's going to be a difference out there this week.
Y'all know the key, right? Well, we can talk about
Well,
that after the break.
well,
Yeah,
well,
we can talk about it after the break.
Barry
Y'all know
Church
the
got
key,
the
man.
keys,
Keys, man.
and we'll find out to what lock they go to, and can they open up, whether it's offense or defense for the Cowboys. This is the Players Lounge. Stay right here with us. We'll be right back.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the Playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
Returning for the 2025 NFL season, Boss reunites with the Dallas Cowboys to drop the next chapter of their iconic collaboration. The Boss Cowboys collection fuses fashion and football once again, capturing the fearless spirit of what it means to be your own boss. Just in time for kickoff, gear up in standout styles that show your team pride with a bold edge. Available now at nflshop.com/HugoBoss, HugoBoss.com, and Boss retail stores. # be your own boss.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Celebrate the season at the Cowboys Christmas Extravaganza, powered by Reliant at the Star in Frisco. Join us every Friday through Saturday night from November 21st, listen to me right, November 21st through December 20th for electrifying holiday performance. For details, visit thestardistrict.com.
Still done got my boy.
No, they didn't. No.
New era, by the way, CB.
Not getting me.
It's new era, CB.
I'm new era too. My Alouettes high.
This is the Players Lounge, brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming, Barry Church, Lamontre Moore, Anthony Dorsett, and Jesse Holley. Now, Church, you were excited right before we were going to the break, and you said, you know what the keys are. You know what the keys are. And you are one of the people that sit at this table that got multiple keys.
Yeah, this is facts. This is,
You know what I'm saying? You got multiple keys.
this is
Talk
facts.
to him.
To a lot of different vehicles. So which one of these keys will drive the Cowboys to victory?
And this is a lot easier said than done, especially with the defense and how it's been performing so far this season. But you're looking at a team in the Raiders where this is one of 2 quarterbacks in the entire National Football League with more interceptions than touchdowns. Okay, so when you think about it like that, you've got to make this team one-dimensional. And I know that's what every defense tries to do out there, but with the power you have on the inside now with Quentin, you've got to be able to at least bottle up Ashton Jeanty. Like, I'm not saying you got to hold them to negative yards, but if you're out there and they're 1st and 10, second and 10, they're getting them 3rd and long distances, that's how you win this ball game. All right, Geno Smith he's a streaky quarterback. He's a streaky quarterback. He's a quarterback that, if everything's rolling right and everything's hot, he could do damage to you. But he's also a quarterback that if a couple things go wrong here and there, you get behind the sticks penalty-wise, he's going to be out there giving you interceptions. Like I've gone against quarterbacks like that. Eli Manning, one of the reasons I got paid, that boy was hooking me up. All right, so
Eli, you got to just catch it.
You just got to get your hands on it. So that's the type of quarterback you're going against. He's going to give you opportunities. The thing is, don't force those opportunities. Don't just say, okay, I gotta jump on this. He's gonna give you those opportunities. You gotta be able to cash in, and to be able to do that, you gotta make him one-dimensional, and you gotta force Geno Smith to win with his arm. If the Raiders are out there saying we gotta win with your arm, Geno, come on for. Then the Cowboys, you got the advantage, and you got to just take advantage of that.
And I love what you said there about that, because this Vegas offensive line, it's been banged up, it's been inconsistent, and it's ranked 31st in the National Football League, and they're giving up 4th most sacks in the league. Yeah. 27 sacks, this offensive line, and Geno Smith, because sometimes he runs out of the pocket, sometimes he gets up. Yeah, Geno be tripping.
He holds
but 27 sacks that this offensive line and this quarterback has accumulated this season thus far. Do you think the keys to what Barry Church is saying, DeMontre, are the proper keys? Are you saying, hey, let's make Geno one-dimensional. Let's make this offense one-dimensional. Let's stop the run. Let's get guys in the proper spaces and places where they're supposed to be, assignment alignment football. And now we'll take our chances with who we got here? Trey Tucker, Deontay Thornton, and Tyler Lockett. Oh, and then there's Brock Bowers. Is that one of the keys that you think?
That boy nice.
For me, I think the key is what Barry said, making this offense one-dimensional. As far as what I'm going to go with, if I'm a betting guy, I'm going to try to make him one-dimensional and give it to the rookie. Just like we said off air, how many 100-yard games has he had? And when I say we, I think about this Cowboys defense. Where have they always got beaten on? The edge. You got Kenny Clark. You traded for him. Guess what? He stopped the run in there. Well, now you have Russell Wilson scrambling, throwing on the run. And as you mentioned, Geno is a streaky guy. He is the proven option. Out of those two weapons, do I go with the proven or unproven? Because guess what? If I let Geno get streaky, well, guess what? Now you got Brock Bowers that you got to worry about. You got to worry about the young guy having a coming out party, and now that, hey, what do you say? I'm over here hitting you with a jab, jab, jab. Now you get the haymaker of Geno and his electrifyingness coming through from there. So I'm not going to put it on him. I'm going to say, shut Geno down. He's going to give us this and that. Make Genty come over here to where, like, I chop this off. So I think making it a one-dimensional game, if you do that, that's going to help you out. But they've been able to stop stuff up the middle. It's the edge you have it. But what makes me optimistic is now, like you said, you have Kenny Clark. You do have a Quentin Williams. You have Clowney that is coming off the edge and chasing things down right now and looking very explosive off the edge. So like I said, I'm going to try to bottle it up and give it to the big guy. You got $80 million guy that's playing backup, and then the other two that are high paid. Like, that's a lot of money. Make the money.
AD, here's what I want to toss it to you about. Let's just say the keys that Barry Church and DeMontre said works. Ashton Genty, clank, clank, lock him up. But now you have to go and you have to stop this all-world tight end and Brock Bowers, who is coming back from an injury. And when you watch him on film, they line him up everywhere.
Yeah, he can play.
He's playing outside the numbers, in the slot, in line, hand in the dirt. He's every single where. From a DB's perspective, what will be some of the ways of how, because he's 6'4", 6'5", so he's too big and too tall for a nickel or a DB, right? But he runs great routes, so he's a little bit too fast and athletic for your tight end, your linebackers and or safeties. We don't cover this one. You don't want to cover this.
We already said that.
So how do you attack this as a DB?
It's tough, man, because if we're talking about them, the Cowboys now stopping the run and making it one-dimensional, are we adding another safety to the box? Or are they going to be able to control that with the forward front and just the 4-3? You know what I'm saying? So how are we doing that? Then if you add that safety to the box, what is that doing for the coverage side of it? And trust me, Tyler Lockett might be a little bit older, but you can't sleep on the dude. You can't sleep on.
So let me add a little bit of nugget to what you were talking about, because Shotty said it in his presser today, because someone asked him about the 5-man fronts that they ran. You saw them running the last two games against Denver and Arizona, and then of course now you're saying, all right, well now you have Quinnen, you have Osa, and you have Kenny. Will we see more 5-man fronts? And kind of in Shotty's way of protecting information, but still being, real with the crew, he was kind of like, not saying that you won't see it, Not saying that you will see it,
Right.
but this is a game that
Yeah.
you might see it.
Yep.
So I guess having that 5-man front kind of gives them that girth in the middle to be able to stop the run. And now how do they defend it on the outside?
Well, it's going to be tough because Bowers ain't just on the outside. You know what I mean? And so with that being said, if it's going to be a safety in coverage, if it's going to be anything like that, you hope that he actually is in the core so that who's ever over top of him could get a jam on him to try to slow him down in some kind of way before he gets upfield. Yeah. Because because once they split him out, hey, he's just as dangerous as Ferg or any other top tight ends in the league as well. So it's going to be tricky, you know what I mean? And so as we talked about, he's too big for a safety, you know what I mean? And he's too athletic for a linebacker. So it's going to be a combination of the two, hopefully. And then, like I said, get somebody over him, get somebody to press him a little bit, try to delay his routes, mess up the timing. But other than that, that's a tough cover and it ain't just a tough cover for the Cowboys. Bowers is a tough cover for the NFL.
Yeah. You gotta get hands on this dude. That's one of them things you got to. If you give him free releases out there, like if you a safety and you got him and you trying to play off and boy, he gonna run right by you. He gonna get you. Yeah, it's gonna route you up. You gotta get hands on him. And if he's in line, I'll put a little DN over him and before you go into your rush, give him a little something.
You gonna do something.
Because if this guy, I'm telling you, if he gets free releases, it's curtains, man.
Yeah,
it's curtains. He's too fast, too agile. He reminds me of, and I believe you were still here. Remember in Washington they had a tight end, Jordan Reed.
Yeah,
he reminds me of
former quarterback at Virginia Tech.
Kind of just got that wiggle, like he reminds me of that type of dude.
Logan Thomas, excuse me.
Sorry. Yeah, Logan. But you got to get hands on him because free releases. Once he gets into the deep part of the secondary with no hands on him, he becomes a problem, man.
All right, let's take our final break of the Players Lounge, and when we come back, we'll talk more about some of the game planning from the offensive side. What is Dak Prescott? How does he bounce back? He's been one who hasn't had a couple games he hadn't played at his best. How does he bounce back and get this offense back on the right track? This is the Players Lounge. We will be right back. Stay here with us.
Life is a workout, and Smoothie King is here to help you power through. Whether you're maxing out overhead presses, pushing through chest flies, or being the hero your golden retriever needs to carry them over that scary bridge, Smoothie King has the fuel to help you go all out. Build muscle and boost your recovery with 45 grams of protein, 0 grams of added sugar, and delicious customizable ingredients in the Gladiator Smoothie. Available in chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. Only at Smoothie King.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's the action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Capture frame-worthy moment and holiday photos with Santa at the Star, presented by Monument Reality. I'm sorry.
Realty. You keep messing this out, brother.
Oh my
See,
God.
you focus on talking about me in the break, and you keep messing these words
Gotta
up.
lock in, brother.
Hey,
Gotta lock in.
Lock in.
Santa.
You got it, bro. You got it, dog. You got it.
I'm sorry.
You can do it.
You can do it, big dog. You got it, bro.
You're him. Come on.
Yeah, I'm him. All right.
A&M.
Timothy Moore. Let's get it.
There we go. Santa will be spreading holiday cheer from November 21st all the way through Christmas Eve. For more information, to book your visit, head to thestardistrict.com/Santa. Register before December 7th to save $5.
There it is, man. Boy, Timothy Moore, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna do a pre-practice with these reads.
You gotta do his walkthrough. You gotta get his walkthrough.
That is karma. I do got to do walkthrough. I'm sorry.
I used to hate the walkthrough.
I couldn't lock back in.
You got to do the walkthrough. You know what I mean? All right, man.
Y'all know Jesse. I know Jesse from back in man.
That's what I'm saying,
He
man.
used to always come up there. So we go out to practice full pass or whatnot. You know, I'm a young whippersnapper out there just trying to make it. Here comes Jesse. You know, on special teams, you got the inside punt.
Okay.
You know, inside punt, you working on protections.
Yes.
Nobody wanted 16 on their side because if 16 came on your side,
know.
this man used to always line up. Hey, nothing personal. Every time. You try to look him in the eye like, Jesse, we good, Jesse? We good. Nothing personal. Ain't nothing personal.
Let him know.
Hey,
I gotta
and I
give you
couldn't,
this
you know what I mean? I'm like, shit. Why is that? sorry.
Oh, my God.
My bad.
What are we doing in there?
My bad. It just brought me back to the story.
Yeah.
Nothing
Slipped up.
personal,
But
hey,
yeah, it was
bro.
nothing personal, man. I was like, dang.
I let cats know this is not personal. I tell people all the time, whatever rep you wanted me to take off, I need $5,000
He
What? Hold on.
Yeah.
You really made deals like this?
for every rep.
Did
I need
anybody pay for that?
No, it was just the fact of the matter is this is the money that I'll need to collect when they cut me. I need a little nest egg. And so they do. Hey, I'm 16.
Could nobody block this
man.
dude. Everybody.
man.
Hey, I was the same way playing against the Cowboys. Whenever they put somebody out there with number 33 on punt, and I was on defense, for punt return, and then whoever it was, hey man, this ain't got nothing to do with you,
Man.
It is.
I'm
Stay personal.
I was working third shift security.
This is facts though.
I was working third shift security before I won that reality show and came to the Cowboys. So you telling me the only thing that's stopping me from going back to security is you?
right now.
Oh, that was facts.
And I'm like, it ain't personal. I don't want to fight. But if we have to,
Every snap.
so be it.
That's personal.
Because
I love it though.
You
boy.
know,
I was like, man, switch me sides. All right.
I don't think y'all realize it until you become a journeyman or you're right there on the cusp of making a roster, like that different type of fear. Like for me, I had the privilege of being a third-round pick to go in and being out the league and work at Home Depot. I worked 2 weeks for a check that was $567. Boy, as soon as I got back in the league, the knock on me was that I wasn't a hard practice player. Practice like an undrafted free agent. Every time I came out there, I'm laughing. Hey, man, just buckle up, bro. Like, this ain't nothing personal. They ain't
Nothing
Practice reps in the game rep.
Every Tuesday.
Right now.
Hey, live game.
Turn them
reps.
practice reps in the game rep.
Jesse,
Up and under.
it was go time, brother. Listen, every day.
Our team's coach, Joe D. Like, come on, man, you got to get in. I'm like, bro.
And that's what I was saying. But Jody come by and be like, good job.
Yeah.
But listen, shout out to Jody Camillus. Y'all playing South Carolina. Jody is a South Carolina special teams coach right now.
Yeah.
Jody took care of me. He was a man of his word.
he
He was
does.
like, man,
He
you
does.
take care of me, I'm going to take care of you. And when it came time, Jody was like, I remember he called me, he was like, be ready. Okay. Next day.
There it is.
Like, yo, you up?
Yeah.
And it was up. It was up ever since then. I was like, say less.
Nothing personal.
Nothing personal. All right, man.
Man. Hey,
So let's finish this thing up. Let's finish this thing up right here. Dak Prescott and this offense, it's been sputtering. Now, we're not going to get into the debate because I know people say, well, CD Lamb. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. You missed it.
You missed it. You missed
Oh,
it.
I seen something on
Messy
y'all.
Jesse, hey.
Y'all.
That's what it spurred from me. I brought it over here.
Okay,
I got a little messy with it.
You got Dirty Mac Church, but we had Messy Jesse.
Messy
Jesse.
But Dak Prescott, he had a run where it was 4 games: Green Bay, New York, Carolina, Washington, where he had 13 touchdowns to 0 interceptions.
Sheesh.
And he set the world on fire. And then he came to playing Denver and then Arizona, where he had 1 touchdown to 3 interceptions. And he had under 500 yards total in those 2 games passing. They've had a chance to go through the bye. And this is usually, again, circumstances set aside. This is usually the time where you're able to step away for a second, reflect. Some guys like to go and see their personal trainers and let me fine tune my game. Let me get back to some of the fundamentals to get back right. So when I have the second half of the season, what do you think Dak Prescott? I'll start with you, AD. What do you think Dak Prescott needs to do to get this offense back on track to where it was that for the most part of this first half of the season?
I think it doesn't all just come down to Dak as well. I think, I don't know what happened to some of the play calling and things might have changed, but then you had injuries, and it was just a lot of other things going on between the offensive line and receivers and everything else like that. So all the shuffling around with the different positional guys and just trying to find some, I guess you could say, some place to stay normal in what was happening, whether it be missing CD or the offensive line, like we mentioned.
Some continuity.
Right, exactly. So to honestly, to get back to it, I think that you're going to have to get back to some balance. And you can't just lean on Dak, all right? Like, Javante's been running the ball good. All right, so you got to feed him. All right, we got a tight end that's out there that's making it work too as well. All right, you got two receivers over here, arguably 2 1s or a 1A and a 1B. And so with that, I think that we have to figure out a place to take some of the pressure off of Dak to say like he has to play out of his mind like he did in those first few games. All right, and so if they can get back to that and just figure out a way to get some clock management through the run game. I think that if that happens and they're not so far out of the lead in the beginning of the game, I think that it naturally kind of corrects itself. But, once you get behind and once you're in that place of trying to catch up and, the clock ain't working to your favor, whatever, you got to try to do so many different things to score. So hopefully this week it comes down to, with the additions on defense, we're able to get some – to stop them, get off the ball, get off the field on third down, get the ball back to the offense so they have more possessions with that. And then that being said, they come back to some balance on calls and try to get out there and starting fast.
That's
all right, start fast. And that's going to be a great benefit for them.
Demontre, 30 seconds.
Yes, sir.
Was Dak Prescott pressing? And does he get back to be a more relaxed role the second half of the season?
He gets back to it. I think he does. You get a lot of people coming back from the bye week, like you said. He's not the type of player that's going to sit there and relax, so he's over there paying for the rehab, doing all those things. I think they're going to lean back into this run and play action pass, and once you alleviate it, like my man AD said, he's going to go out there and just be comfortable. And once he's comfortable, that's when we've seen his best football.
Church, 30 seconds because we got to do these picks in.
Yep.
We had the argument. We didn't have an argument. We had the discussion. We had the men talking about football discussion.
Okay.
Jesse.
When Dak comes back into this game against the Oakland Raiders, how balanced should this passing game be? Should he focus on getting the ball more to George Pickens, or should he stick to what he's been knowing and doing with CeeDee Lamb? Like how should Dak handle that situation?
I think it's got to be a balance. I think it can't be swayed too heavily one way or the other. I feel like in the past 2 games, or maybe 2 games before that, when CeeDee finally got back, you saw like a target share of 10-8 or 8-6. Going one way or the other. So I feel like you got to have that balance. But the key offensively for them to get back on track is they just got to get back to taking care of the football. I mean, when you look at it, Dak against Arizona, I believe, had an interception or a couple. They lost a couple fumbles. Denver, 2 picks. That's something that we didn't see up to those last 2 weeks. Like, he was taking care of the football, win, lose, or draw. So he's got to get back to taking care of the football, not forcing too much, and not being too risky out there, and just kind of take what the defense gives you. I know it ain't gonna be sexy downfield throws, but if you got Ferg right there, 5 yards over the ball, man, go ahead and hit Ferg. Make it a 3rd and manageable rather than a 3rd and 8 to 10, because that's when this offense starts to struggle, when you get those longer down and distances, because this offensive line doesn't really hold up against the pass rush that well. So you got to start winning on 1st and 2nd down, and I believe that's where Dak will get better going forward. At least I think that's what's going to happen, because this offense needs it to.
All right, fellas, we got football tonight.
There it is.
Thursday night football, and so it's time to get your picks in tonight for Thursday night football. We have the New England Patriots versus the Jets. Right, that's what's the AFC East conference match, right? Yeah, AFC East match right there. So I'm assuming I'm getting this right. We go around the room, we make our picks.
Is it in New England?
Where's it at, Chris?
It don't even matter.
It's in New England.
It's in New England. All right, all right, AD, what you got? New England Patriots versus the New York Jets. Jets, winner of 2 in a row.
Okay.
Right? Two in a row for the Jets.
They won. Yeah, they did.
2 in a row for the Jets.
I'm still gonna go with the Patriots. I got the Patriots 28. I got the Jets 17.
All right, no love and belief in old Aaron Glenn right there. You know, not so much love for your DB brethrens.
Hey, man,
Yeah,
I'm just looking at what the Patriots doing.
Devontae.
I hate to have to go against my dog Chris Banjo and the special team coordinator up there in NY, but you know where I'm going. Drake May. I told y'all at the beginning of the season. I think it's going to be a game. I think they're going to get like 31, 32 to like 24.
Man, this is gonna be whatever they call a beatdown. Anywhere, everywhere. So I'm going New England in this one, 31-14.
Yeah, Drake May and Vrabel and I hate to admit this because I do not like this guy. I don't like. To me, if Josh McDaniels' butt was on fire, I wouldn't spit on him. I don't like Josh McDaniels to save my life. But he got these boys rolling offense. He does though. He got these boys rolling on offense, and I can't hate. And as much as I don't like him, I can't hate, man. So I'm taking New England as well, man. Give me New England 24, Jets 10.
Yeah, that's about right.
Jesus Christ.
That's about right, man.
Oh, my.
Chris, did you get one in on this too, or just the guys?
Nui picked the New England Patriots.
Okay.
Yeah, smart by Nui. Smart by Nui. All right, man. That'll do it for us today.
Yeah.
One more day, I get a chance to be with you guys.
Yes, sir.
I'm so thankful.
he's here for tomorrow.
Yeah.
You should have wore that hat tomorrow.
Yeah, double dipping Jesse,
Eddie
they
cool
call me.
customer, man.
Yeah, Daddy did.
Oh, double dipping.
Oh, double. Oh, listen, it ain't personal.
It ain't personal.
It ain't personal.
It is not
Strictly
personal.
business, baby. Strictly business. All right, man. For Barry Church, for Devontae Moore, for Anthony Dorsett, I am Jesse Holley. This is the Players Lounge. We out.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys?